Louisiana beer reviews. Boulder, Colorado's Buffalo Gold Golden Ale. Now, Boulder Brewing Company is the oldest craft brewery in Colorado since 1979. This particular beer was introduced in 1989. It's 4.8% alcohol, they say on the website. Now, Rate Beer was saying, well, they were showing some commercial description, which is no longer on their website, but they were saying that it has two-row and caramel barley malt, nugget, Willamette, and Cascade hops. It gets an okay score on Beer Advocate, say like a C, but bad on Rate Beer. 21 out of 100 and 22 out of 100 for the style, so they're not too happy with it. I bought it at Mathern's, so let's see what it's like. I was trimming the yard. I'm going to try to cut it tomorrow. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon today, but you can see the grass is getting high. It's once the heat started setting in, that's a weekly thing now until I guess October it'll slow down. Okay, some smoke. It's got the date, guys, on the bottle, which is convenient. It's a thick cream colored head, really frothy. Well, it's gold, alright. Look at that golden appearance. It's semi-clear. I can see some very fine white sediment. Very fine. It's not powdery, it's like little flakes of the tiniest particles that you could see. If they were any smaller, you wouldn't be able to see them. Okay. It's about 81 degrees out here, 82. It's quite humid. The air is heavy with humidity, and we got some rain coming in, but it hasn't rained a drop today. They say it tomorrow. We'll see. A lot of times, as you know, it doesn't always pan out. I hope it doesn't rain when I'm trying to cut. I'm not going to cut wet grass. It smells like a blonde ale. I guess it is reminiscent to me of a Bass, which is pale ale, but it does remind me of Bass. Or, you know what? Even more so, the old Michelob Beach Bum, which they're still showing on the Michelob website. That beer hasn't been on the market for like 3 years. But a lot of these companies are negligent about their websites, which to me is not a good thing. I mean, it's not a good thing. It's not just me. If a customer wants information, they want updated information. It's pungent. It's sweet grain like barley. It's a really nice aroma. So the appearance is really good. The aroma is really nice. I don't see how this thing is getting a C or even a 20, especially a 22 on Rate Beer. Let's go with the flavor. This is a delightful little beer. 4.8, so drinkable, you know. You could drink so many, you wouldn't hardly feel it. That's right below Samuel Adams Boston Lager, right above Miller High Life. So those are both mild beers. There's a little creaminess in the mouthfeel. There's a cream in the flavor. It's bready, but it's mild. Mild bread crust, mild sweetness, mild hoppiness. I don't know the IBU. I would guess around, let's see, we were drinking that batch 19, which is 26. I think this has less hoppiness than a 26. I'd say around 20, 21 at the most. It's a pretty crisp finish. It's very easy drinking, and it's refreshing as heck. I mean, I was a little thirsty. It's a wonderful beer. I mean, I'm not too thrilled with the price. Like $8.99 for a 6-pack, or I bought a sample for $1.79. But you know, it's craft beer. You're going to pay extra. I can think of a lot of other mass-produced beers that could could substitute for this. But on the other hand, well, I can think of some mass-produced beers that could substitute for it. Maybe like, but then there wouldn't really be a difference in the price. So scratch that. I don't get it. I do not get how this beer could get such a low score. And this thing is outdated. It's saying enjoy by October 2014. So this is over a half a year out of date. But it still tastes great. I don't know what people expect. I really don't. Everything cannot be everything else. So if you want to try something really good, and they're showing the cans on the website, here's a bottle. Check this out. Oh man. It is so good. I drank the Sierra Nevada Hop Hunter, and this is way better than that. And people are going to say, well, that's an India Pale Ale, fool. That's 60 IBUs, fool. I understand all that. I'm aware of style. But for overall enjoyment, now that's a part of reviewing too, right? Like the overall enjoyment. This is just more enjoyable. Yes, I'll prefer this 6.2% ABV over the 4.8. Yes, but just the pleasure of drinking it is better here. Oh. And that. You know, you think it's a metallic hoppiness. It's not. It's sometimes the British ones like the Abbott Ale, you think it's a moldy hoppiness. It's nothing like that. It kind of reminds me of Abbott Ale in a way. It kind of reminds me of John Smith's Ale in a way. It kind of reminds me of Bass. I already said that. Of Boddington's Pub Ale in a way. It's sort of like in that area. It's a solid A. I don't see how I could give it any less than a most excellent score. So I'm surprised because I was looking at the ratings and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be rotten. But it's wonderful. So Le Bon Ton Roulé, a most excellent beer. And look at that thick lacing. And one more thing, or two more things. You know, the Hop Hunter had such high scores, right? 98 out of 100. To me, it was far from a 98. And this is way above a 22. And y'all come on down to Baton Rouge and go to a Louisiana State University and A&M College Tigers baseball game.